You cannot change your life unless you go inside first, you figure out who you are, what your own wisdom is telling you to do, and you start to actually believe it and follow it. From the outside, I think a lot of us make the mistake of we look at people on the outside and we presume that we know exactly what's going on. And most people were kind of looking at my life in the nice house with the nice husband, and things looked like they were pretty good when in fact it was a complete train wreck behind closed doors. We were facing bankruptcy. We had a business, restaurant business that was going under. We had liens on the house. I mean, no money in the bank to speak of. We had lost just about everything. And my husband and I found ourselves in a situation that we never thought that we would be in. I mean, I was 41. We had 3 kids. I thought, you go to college, you go to law school, you're making it happen. Well, ultimately, my husband opened a restaurant business. We put all our money into it, and it started to go under. When it happens to you, it can feel like the world is ending. That when the you-know-what hits the fan in your life, when you look back, you were teetering on disaster for at least a year. And somehow you avoided it. And then all of a sudden that last toothpick breaks and the bridge comes crashing down. And when it does and you hit bottom, you have no idea how it is that you're going to fix the problem. I start reaching for the booze because it's a lot easier to be drunk than it is to actually do the work to fix your life. And I just remember feeling this massive sense of despair. And my entire life changed with one 5-second decision. And if you are paying attention, you will start to notice that there's a 5-second window for all of us. There's a 5-second window between the moment that your inner wisdom, your instincts, your second brain, your gut, whatever you want to call it, all of that unique power that's in you, that comes from your DNA, that comes from your life experiences, that comes from everything that you've learned in your life, situational intelligence, all of that, when it speaks to you and tells you to move, to speak, to take some form of action, you only got 5 seconds to move before your mind will talk you out of it. Because your mind is designed to do 3 things. Your mind, by design, does just 3 things. It basically regulates your body to keep you alive. It also, when you're sleeping, half of your mind shuts down and the other half catalogs everything that happened to you today so you can have memories. And the third thing that your mind does is it protects your ass. And the main way that it does that is it does that by magnifying risk. Magnifies any situation or any conversation. And so, what happened for me is I realized as my life was circling the drain and we're facing bankruptcy and Chris is on the couch, this was not the situation that I wanted. I didn't want my life to end in divorce. I didn't want to be in financial ruin. I didn't want to be depressed. I didn't want to be anxious. And here's the truly screwed up thing. I knew what to do to fix it. See, this is the trap that most of us are in. Most of us know what we could do to change things for the better. And we spend our time and our energy talking ourselves out of doing those things. And what I know is that true change comes down to 5-second windows. That moment that you know you need to do something that feels slightly uncomfortable, and your resignation, your excuses, your self-doubt start cranking up in your head, you gotta move. You have to move. And so what happened for me is I invented a hack. Here's how it goes. The alarm rings in the morning. Most of us don't want to get out of bed, right? But we know we should. So I would go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The moment the alarm rang, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just like NASA, what they do, they count down to launch a rocket ship. And the counting backwards kind of shut my mind off, and then suddenly at 1, I would stand up. And so all you need to know to change anything is A, you're never gonna feel like it. You're never gonna feel ready to start that business. You're never gonna feel ready to have that hard conversation. You're never gonna feel like getting out of bed. You're never gonna feel like it's a good idea to apply for that promotion. We're designed to stay comfortable and safe. So if you know that you're A, never gonna feel like it, and B, that no one's coming, it's up to you. You're not a kid anymore. I'm dead serious about this. Like so many of you are waiting to be picked. By who? Are you making the most of your life? And the answer is yes, if you pay attention to what you do in 5-second windows.